Hello Capricorn, and welcome to your full moon energy reading. We're going to be taking a deeper dive into the cards that came up for the Every Signs reading. If you didn't get a chance to check that out, it's in the description box down below. You can look at that full reading. That is where I read for every single sign in a big picture reading. I do a couple of cards per sign, and that way you can get every part of your astrology chart in one video. And then also you can see kind of where your love is, where everybody is. It's just a really cool big picture way of looking at what's happening. And I did that for the full moon. That was yesterday. The full moon is still going on today. It's still big and bright. So we're going to talk about maybe the things that you're feeling right now, and maybe some things you can let go, and how to move forward in this energy. I'm going to be doing July readings pretty soon, but the closer I get to July, the more energy that we're going to be able to feel in July. I want to do them as close as I can because we've had such an energetic June that we've had retrogrades and solar eclipses and lunar eclipses, and then we've had, now we have this big strawberry supermoon. I mean, it's just been so crazy. The closer I get to July, the better we're going to be. I may even be into July when I'm doing some of those readings just to make sure that I can get some good, clear information for you, okay? So what we're going to do is look into the sun, moon, and rising signs of the Capricorn collective. You have other makeups to your astrology chart, so please, there's a description box. In the description box down below, there is a link that you can go to that's a free site that'll give you the whole, like I want to say chemical makeup, but pretty much the whole makeup of who you are, okay? And then that way you can watch multiple videos and piece it all together. One of the YouTubers I watch, she says it's kind of like looking in the windows of your house. You have a house, and then each window is a different part of your astrology chart. And I thought that was a really cool way of looking at it. If this reading does not resonate with you, remember that energies can be reversed. You can reverse the roles depending on what you hear. Feel what's going on inside of your heart. If you feel like, oh my gosh, this is my other person, or this is this, or whatever, you can assign the roles as you please. If it comes out as a love reading and you're like, oh, but I'm not into love, that's okay. Use the same information for career because it's the same energy. But anyway, just stick around because there's something in this reading that you may need to hear. And these messages are timeless. So if you're brought to this channel in this reading, there's something in it for you, whether it's today or in the future. And remember that sometimes when I go to my favorite readers, sometimes it doesn't resonate with me either. And I just go, you know what? These are my favorite readers though, and I know they're really good readers. It doesn't mean that they're a bad reader because they don't pick up on your energy. And, then it just means that, it's not your time. No big deal. Go find a different reader. Go find a different thing because energy is huge, right? And there's a gazillion, I don't even know if that's a word, but Capricorns. There's a lot of people who have a Capricorn in their chart. So, and God plays out these scenarios in so many different ways for people. So just, if it doesn't resonate with you, go find someone else. You can always come back later to see if there's something that does resonate with you. We can try again. I always activate the Holy Fire Reiki energy during all of my readings. So if your higher self accepts the energy, then you'll be able to get it. If your higher self does not, then you won't. That's okay too. But I always make sure that there's an opportunity for you to get some angel energy moving in through your existence. If you like this reading or entertained in some way, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. This way you get notified as soon as I post something new. I want to thank everybody that has subscribed to this channel, who's hit the notification bell, who's hit likes, who's hit made comments, who's texted me, who's given me donations, all of those wonderful things, who's even used my affiliate links that are down below as well. Because if you click on any one of those links, except for the astrology chart and the psychics that are down there, psychics, so if you tell them that it's Love Trippin, then they'll give me a discount, which is kind of cool because I like to go make sure that I verify my own stuff. Because when you're reading for yourself, sometimes your ego can kind of pop in every now and then. I like to make sure that what I'm hearing for myself is actually what it is. Like the same reason why you're coming to this video, you already know what's going on in your life. You just want somebody to validate it for you. I'm not telling you anything you don't already know, right? You're just kind of feeling the resonance inside your body. So I would appreciate that. But everything else that has like a link to it, like the books and the crystals and even the doTERRA essential oils, if you click on any of those things, I get a small commission for that, and I really appreciate that. The doTERRA essential oils, I have a full team, so you'll never be missed. Like I will assign someone from my team specifically to you, so you get great answers and great training. We do free training, and we give you free gifts for the free training that you do so that you can learn about oils. So if that's a journey that you want to do, we're always happy to support you with that. So let's get into your reading. And if you want to support this channel, those are the ways that you can do it. Sorry, I've had something in my throat. I need to actually drink some water. All right. So the thing that came up for you in the every signs reading, which is really cool, was the Sun, which is an amazing card, and you totally deserve it on all aspects, okay? Because you've gone through some really difficult stuff for the retrograde. I've heard from multiple Capricorns about what you guys have been dealing with. Some of you guys have been dealing with love. Some of you guys have been dealing with mother-child relationship stuff. Some of you guys have been dealing with some really, really big stuff, and I'm so proud of you. So for you to get the Sun, that is a very good sign. This is the sign. This is a sign of, this is happiness in a nutshell. This is if somebody wants to talk you want to talk a lot. You just feel really great. This is a really good energy to start off the reading with, and because you feel so good, you're going to be making some really wise decisions, some really good decisions about your life. And you're going to make logical decisions. You're going to make solid decisions. It's going to be really good. So I'm really excited for that. We're going to dive into the energy of those cards so we can find out in the full moon, what are some things that you're feeling? What's the issue happening for you? What else are we going to look at? What you can let go, what you can hold on to, and what the outcome is. And that's what we're going to be doing for this reading. I'm really excited to dive into that. So let's do it. I'm only accepting the highest and best truth for the Capricorn Collective's highest and best good, bringing forth the most accurate answers. I want to thank all you guys that helped me get to 1,000 subscribers and help me get my watch hours. So next month, this channel should be monetized. So then I'll say when you watch these movies, then I get a commission. If you watch any of the commercials, I'll be really thankful of that too, because anytime I can get a small commission for this, then my family is even more excited when I want to take time out to do readings for people, because I love doing readings. That's not the issue, but I got a life and a family, and right, it takes time away from my family. So if you would help me in that way, then they would like that, because then my kids can take swimming lessons if they want. They can be like, oh, you know that channel that I do? It helps you take swimming lessons. I go, oh, do more stuff, Mom. Right? You know, something like that. Sorry if the camera is shaking. I'm doing my best to try to figure out how to make this work. Okay. Okay, here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And the overall energy is temperance, which means the time is right. This is the right timing. That's what this is, okay? So the right timing for you to feel good, for you to make those decisions, this is the time. You have lots of angels guiding you. You have lots of support in the spirit realm. They're going to help you make good decisions. They're going to give you the intuition that you need. You're super intuitive anyway. You wouldn't be watching these readings if you weren't. You're really, really intuitive, so just follow your intuition, because they're going to give you what you need, and you're going to be vibrating high, so the intuition that you're going to be getting is going to be of God's light, so don't worry, okay? All right, so the issue at hand is you are wanting things to move a lot faster. You are wanting some unexpected truths, some sudden truth, some unexpected events to happen. You just want this, it's like a passion that I'm feeling inside. I just want this. You want to be driven. You want a strong sense of self. You've been through so much. They're showing me like a laundromat, like you've just been through so much, been through the spin cycle so many times recently, that all you want to do is feel like in your strength. You want to feel strong. And Capricorn is such a strong sign that I get it. For you to be going through all this retrograde stuff, for you to be going through all these eclipses and all of these like solar energies, it's like, oh my gosh, can we just be done with that? You know what I mean? Because it's causing a little bit of stress on you. You just want to be your professional self. You want to show your professional self. You want to be Capricorn. The way you're feeling in the situation is the Emperor. So and there's no gender to the cards, guys. You're feeling really strong. You're feeling very fiery. You just want it to go, go, go. I want it to just take off now. I'm ready. I'm ready. It's like, I'm ready. I'm ready to do this. I want to do this. I don't care about anything else that's going on in my life right now. I just want to move forward. That's it. I'm tired of living in the hermit mode. I get what you showed me, God. I see it all. I learned my lessons. give me some energy now. Like you're feeling really good. You're feeling very supported. You're feeling very strong. Be careful of this card because the other aspect of this card is that you might be like a jerk. Okay, so just calm down on the energy a little bit, just in case that you're not being a little bit of a jerk. You know, I'm not saying that you would, but just kind of be aware that it could push you in that direction a little. It's pretty easy. So because you're in such strong energy of wanting to move forward, but it is a great energy to be in because it will give you what you need to move forward, like that ambition, that wonderful feeling. Okay, what you need to hold on to during this full moon energy is continue to be a giver and continue to be open to receiving gifts. So there's a balance of the situation. So we have asked you, Capricorn, to stop giving for many, many readings now that I have done for you, where they said, your angels and guides said, don't give anymore. Like you receive, don't give. And what they're saying is now we can move into a period of balance where you can go back into being a giver, but don't be so giving though. Like we were so imbalanced before, and then God pulled you way back and said, stop giving donations, stop giving everything, just don't give, right? And so you felt that intuition of not giving, and it's so hard for you because you're such a giver, but God wanted you to pull way back so that when you go forward into this emperor mode, and you fall forward into this really ambitious energy, that you don't fall back into giving your heart and soul and giving everything away and giving so much that people. Okay, so this is what I learned really quickly. I'm going to stop for a second and tell you this. I learned that control and responsibility, because I have an issue of control. Like I fear people who control me. I don't like that. And that's probably why if I have met a Capricorn and I may have felt like a Capricorn's love was I don't want to say that it was controlling, but it may have felt to some people like it's control. Okay. And one of the things that I learned is I also try to control my life in this way because I don't like to be controlled. So I try to control my life, okay? And they said that it is okay to be responsible. So I did a QHHT therapy, which is quantum healing technique, a quantum healing hypnosis technique. And it was awesome. There's a link in the description box down below. Just let her know that I sent you, and the next time I go again, maybe I'll get a discount. But she's amazing. She does distant stuff as well. So if you want somebody to do it, like maybe you're in a different state. She's in Colorado here, so maybe you're in a different state. Then you can still get it done. It's really cool. Or country even. It's really neat. She's awesome. Anyway, in that, I talked to my higher self, and my higher self had said something along the lines of control is good, can be good, and responsibility is really good. But when we take responsibility from other people, then we are doing them a disservice. So, and I know that you guys have kind of struggled with that a little bit. I struggle with that as well. I don't have Capricorn in my chart, but I do have a lot of Aries. And so that is where I'm very similar in that way. So I just want to kind of make you aware of that. They were kind of showing me that, like, you giving so much sometimes takes the responsibility from other people, and then they don't grow. So we've talked about that plenty of times. What they did is they told you to pull way back so that people can gain their own independence, and then we'll start to allow you to give to them, and it'll be more balanced, and it'll be more like, okay, they're giving to you and you're giving to them. They're giving to you and they're giving to them. It's a more of a symbiotic, more balanced relationship, I guess is what I'm hearing. Okay, so it's very interesting, so that you know that maybe if you've come in contact with people like me who kind of fear control. Let me give you an example. And in my home, my mother was very controlling, and it was very scary, and she was very abusive, controlling. And the other aspect of her, she was neglectful. So when I was looking for a partner, I was attracting either really controlling people or people who neglected me. And what I did is I went to people who neglected me because I would rather my mother neglect me than control me. So if you had the feeling in any way that coming in contact with someone like me who's been abused, someone that you may have fallen in love with, if you have tried to give to them in a way, they may have felt control, because in my case, when my mother gave to me, she was controlling me. She expected something in return. So I never wanted gifts from people, because I thought that if people gave me gifts, that they would want me to give them something in return. I owed them something. So I'm not saying that that's your experience, but I want you to be aware that when you give, it might give off the energy of control, and that might scare someone. Okay? So that's why we have, the angels and guides are telling me that's why we have asked you to hold back on your giving, so that people can gain their independence, and then you guys can give together in a really beautiful way. Okay? I hope that helps you. Okay, the next part is what to let go of. So the Queen of Swords, you're going to need to let go of the Queen of Swords. And so this could be a person, or this could, because we're reading for many Capricorns, this could be a certain person that you are in a relationship with right now, or it could be your own energy that you need to tamper a little bit when you are looking for love, or when you're looking for relationships, or when you're looking for friendships or whatever. So this is the energy they're asking you to let go of, however this manifested in your life. Ambition, seeing the truth. And that's interesting, because you are feeling ambitious right here, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're asking you not to be ambitious. So let's find out a little bit more. I'm feeling like this is a person. A person maybe that you see as being very ambitious. They can see the truth. You feel like they're very business oriented. They have a lot of life experience. They're strong. They take risks. They're determined. They're wise. They see the bigger picture, and they're strong in adversity. So they're asking you to let go of this energy. I want to dive into this a little bit more, because I'm not fully understanding what they're meaning. Are they meaning for you not to be this way? Or are they meaning for someone else, like for you to let go? And you probably already know the answer, because this is your life. You know what's resonating with you. So you're like, oh, I already know. Okay, but let me just check it out. Like, there's something that you saw in someone that you really, really thought was awesome, but you need to let that go. So let's see. I'm thinking it's a someone. Okay, so I'm hearing that it's someone that you saw that their talent was shining a lot, and you're like, oh my gosh, this person's amazing. I think they're so amazing. And you tried to give them your cup of love and your romance, and they didn't take it in the way that you wanted them to, or that you thought that they should, or that and then what caused you a lot of anxiety, and it's creating a lot of fear in you. It's brought up a lot of crap in you, and that's why you weren't feeling like this emperor. That's why you weren't feeling like yourself. It's what had you make a lot of decisions about life. Now you're feeling happy, so they're saying let go of this person, this male or female that's making you feel like, oh, but I gotta have them. They're everything that I want. They're ambitious, and they see the truth, and they're, they'd be great in my business, or with me, or with themselves, or whatever you're saying to yourself. Whatever you have, whatever story you've conjuncted about this person into your experience, they're saying that this person was there to help you make decisions and help you move on and help you see things. So maybe you got in with a relationship of a person who's like this, and you're like, yeah, but they're my everything, and they're what I want. And they're saying, well, no, this person's not. This person's what you want, because you had to make decisions about what you want. And so they came into your life experience to show you what you deserve and what you want. But this person's not the person. I'm sorry. The other person's just not ready yet. They still have some stuff that they're doing. They still have the stuff that they're working on, which is so crazy. You're like, well, why can't it just happen now? Same thing with my book. Like, I've written my book a long time ago, and it's just kind of waiting for the person to help me publish it. And like Spirit kept telling me, oh, it's going to be this time and that time. And I'm like, why do I have to wait? Like, why can't I have that person right now? My book is done, right? Well, my first chapter is not done. I have to go back and write that. But then I do this quantum healing technique thing, and then I find the person. She actually published many books, and she knows what line of work I'm in, and she understands it, and she reads books, and it's just like, it's a really great relationship. And I was like, wow. So the person did end up coming in, and she's perfect. She's exactly what I'm looking for. So you're going to feel the same way. Like, this person that's going to be coming in is exactly what you're looking for, because you were able to make decisions about what you wanted. So feel good about what you did. Feel good, you know, if you still want to have a relationship with this person, then there's some decisions that you need to have made. But they're really telling me that there is someone else on the horizon. And just for you to keep faith in the universe, keep faith that you know how to manifest, keep faith that you really know how to do this. It's all about trusting yourself. Yep, and the outcome is to have strength. All right, have strength. Know that this is coming. Okay, and strength is the opposite of strength is fear. Like, let go of your fear. I don't know why this is like. I think it's because I have the camera in a different place right now. It's kind of attached to something else. So I'll be moving the camera if it's been shaking. I'm sorry about that, and we'll figure out a different way. I even moved everything to try to make it all work. I'll just try to figure something else out. It's all about trial and error until you get it all figured out. All right, let me find out a little bit more about this strength card. Yeah, you're feeling a little trapped, or you know, you've had relationships that really trapped you. You had a lot of fighting. You're feeling like you had to pick up this energy, some deception going on. You've had some really interesting relationships, and they're telling you just have strength because it's coming. It's coming, and I know that you're like, oh, I'm tired of hearing that it's coming. When is it coming? I wish I could tell the future and tell you exactly when it's coming. But basically they're saying, like, there's a gift already here, but you haven't seen it yet. And once you start to really recognize, like, open up your blinders, open up and see who's around you. Open up and see, like, you may have this person already in your existence, but you've been so focused on this other person, you haven't been able to see the person who's really the right person for you. You know, you're not able to see it. And I know there's a couple Capricorns that have been asking God, show me who my forever person is. I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired of waiting. I know there's a lot of single Capricorns out there that are like, I'm tired of waiting. And it's kind of like, I kind of would like to hook up both Capricorns together. Like, hey, Capricorn, here's a female Capricorn I know, or here's a Capricorn I know that's single, and then here's another Capricorn that I know that's single. You know what I mean? Because not everybody's male and female partners, so I need to be clear about that, right? So it's like, here, with this Capricorn, here's the other Capricorns that I know that are single. Why don't you guys see if you all like each other? That's kind of how I feel. Because you guys are really highly spiritual and highly connected, so it'd be really cool if you had another Capricorn, because then you could really understand each other. And imagine how that relationship would be, because you're both givers. Oh my gosh, that would be like constant giving. That'd be interesting. Capricorn, maybe you need another Capricorn. I don't know. Something to think about. Anyway, I hope you guys like this reading. If you're entertained in some way, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. I hit the notification bell on all the people that I like because I want to know when their videos come out, right? This way you can get notified when I post something new. You guys have a great day. Thank you so much for coming to this reading. Bye.